Greetings, everyone. You have some people that love to say that they're inspirational speakers, they're motivators. But what you fail to understand is when they're coming with their motivational stories, they're often using that opportunity to brag, to boast about their achievements and their accomplishment. And there's no humility in the way they deliver. So listen carefully. You can tell when someone really wants the best for you because when they're telling you about their experiences, they're telling you about the low times, the struggle times, the painful times. They're not telling you about their degrees. They're not telling you about, how much it cost for them to, wear this or to wear that. When they're showing you, when they take the camera and they're showing you inside their spaces, they're not saying to you, this is attainable. I used to live in a little cram cupboard or closet, or I lived in the basement, or that is how you know when someone is really trying to motivate you. I also want to talk about what's going on with some people regarding TikTok. Now, I understand that some people on TikTok really behave badly, okay? We understand that. But I'm very happy for these ones because some of these individuals come from some poverty stricken environment. And I'm not saying that to be rude or anything because I know what it's like to grow up sleeping on a mattress that's made from grass, crocus bag if you're Jamaican, stuffed with grass. Okay, I know what it's like to go to the outdoor toilet and to bathe outside and all that stuff. Now, some of these individuals grew up in an environment where they had maids, okay? And they want to come to you and tell you that, oh, my life was hard and look how I pull up myself from my bootstrap when they never had a hard time. They go to good schools, their moms, our dads, or sometimes they grew up with both parents, gave them the best life. When these ones see ghetto people pitney coming out here and getting a lot of attention when they see all these persons get these followers, that's why some of these people are artists. Some of them are what you call whatever title they carry. They're doing well in society, but they cannot bear to see the ghetto people pitney come out on top. They cannot bear to see them traveling. They cannot bear to see them going to nice hotel. So some of these ones have great jobs. And they're competing with people who they claim was at the back of the class. And if truth be told, some of these individuals were not even at the back of the class. They were behind the school because their parents sometimes couldn't find lunch money for them to go to school. But these ones, and they're not just uptown, they can be people who really came out of the ghetto too. But their experience, even though they lived there, was much different. Some people are sheltered in the environment in which they grew up or where they live. They have families overseas to always make sure they send them the latest outfit. They always go to school looking great. Some of these individuals who had a better experience, even if they came from the ghetto, they go to these traditional schools and they meet people who are wealthy. They become close with those individuals. And so it's about who you know, the networking. So a lot of our poor, so-called poor people from Jamaica who do everything they have to do, go on the road and sell, and wash people dirty clothes to send their offspring to school, their hopes and dreams tied up with these individuals. And when they turn out good, you would think these ones would come back to motivate those ones to say, yes, you can do this too. No, they use their degree, they use their accomplishment, they use their opportunity to disrespect people, and they think it's motivational. And I'm going to say it, they're individuals who have good qualities and good thing about them, but at the same time the way they go about putting down people. If you want to know someone is genuine and care about someone, just listen to how they address people who they think are beneath them. That's how you understand these ones, if they are motivational or inspirational or just plain show off. Okay? Let the one in the back get up and cheer and clap and celebrate the one at the front. But the ones at the front, they have a difficult time doing the same. So the person who is impoverished and the person who really have a hard time in life often look to these ones for motivation. And they, when they see someone who come from the same environment as them, a lot of time they're happy for them. They have a great deal of respect for them. If you look at politics in Jamaica, one of the reasons politicians are able to do what they're doing to the people is because the people respect their office, respect their accomplishment, respect the fact that according to them, the bigger heads. But what the bigger heads do, they use that opportunity to, put their foot on the neck of the ones who they look or treat as if they're beneath them. Okay, so don't let them fool you. You can know. Again, I'm going to repeat. A person who is here to motivate you will tell you stories because you can't motivate nobody unless you've had that experience. You don't get to tell anybody anything unless you've walked a mile in their shoes. So people who are coming to motivate you, they better be coming from your experience. Otherwise, they can't talk to you. Otherwise, don't listen to them. Okay? And we all take a different path. Our journey goes through different channels and we might end up at the same place. But no two experiences are the same. Okay. So if you are having a hard time in your life right now, if things are, you're feeling like you're losing hope, stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. You're not alone. A lot of person you see on social media that seem like they have everything together, they don't. But some people will just hold it and just work through the hard times. And when they come to share with you, they know what they're talking about. And they're not here to disrespect you. You have some individuals who claim that, yes, I'm motivating you and yes, I'm going to empower you. But they would never sit down and have a coffee with you. They would never sit down on your dirt floor and reason with you because they feel like they're better than you, they're above you. Okay, so you have to know the difference. You can tell when people are coming out to motivate you or coming out to disgrace or shame you. Understand that? Know the difference. So this TikTok world and this YouTube world that some of these poor people have taken by storm and it's working for them, it's because God will reign on the just and the unjust. God doesn't play favoritism. Thank goodness. So when I see somebody living in some ghetto place, and believe me, they can't string two words together because chances are they never went to school or they don't even care to learn all of that because there are things that are more important, like being streetwise and street smarts and all of that stuff so they can survive. So we sometimes talk about how our Jamaican people can be lion thief, but a lot of time, if you really look at their desperate need in life, you see why, they always trying to, not all of them, of course, but the ones that are like that, sometimes, they chop you the first chance they get. Motivational speaker are to encourage person, not to shame people, not to make you feel bad about yourself. And so if you hear someone motivating you and there's a fallback and then they come cussing you out, it is not sincere, it is not genuine. It is just that rage within them to say, look at you, dirty foot boy and whatever gal. Who are you? You're nothing. They're trying to minimize the fact that you have found a way out. You found a way how to get ahead and to change your circumstances. Not everybody will have degrees. Not everybody is going to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody has the skill or the ability to talk themselves out of any situation. Not everyone has the personality to open their mouth and speak to people and crowd follow you. So they find another way. But some of the ones who didn't have the education can talk. They have the gift of gab. And so they come to talk and people like them and bless them. It's a good thing, man. Can we be happy for people regardless of the situation or how much you think you have arrived and how much you think that they don't deserve whatever attention they're getting? Leave people and let them do what they have to do, especially when it comes to changing their financial circumstances. Yes, sometimes they behave badly. Yes, sometimes I cannot listen, but I leave them for the ones who can listen, who want to hear them. You get what I'm saying? Just continue to push forward and to bless people with positivity and to remember that we all have our day. Okay? Stay blessed, everyone.